All right, welcome back again. We're back in the Sogabon studio. I got 3 friends of mine today, starting with a new one, Anthony. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm homeless. I'm 5'9" tall. I have blondish brown hair, so any of you ladies that are interested,
How's that dick?
if you're looking for a good night, I'm looking for somewhere to sleep.
Hold up, bitch. And coming back again, we got RJitos.
Hello. I'm RJ.
How's that dick, RJ?
Oh wait. Hi, I'm RJ. It's fine. It talks to me.
And another new guest today, we got Bryan.
Hi.
Bryan, how's that dick?
Excellent.
You had one chance and you blew it.
I can't top that one, all right? He said, hi, I'm Anthony, I'm homeless. Bruh.
Well, to clarify, I am 5'9", not my dick.
He's a monster.
At least he clarified, everybody, because that
More
shit
like-
would have been crazy.
You know the
Or
world.
like a mediocre 4.
You know the man with the world's largest dick hates his dick because it scares away women.
RJ,
What was the
RJ's
line in
first
Oh,
act of
no.
the day.
What was the line in Austin Powers Gold? Remember, it's like a baby holding an apple.
It's like a tripod.
A baby elephant holding an apple.
All right, let's get right into it. Today we got a bunch of
What
topics. I
about
picked.
Diana?
She's not talking today. I got my
Spectator.
sister in here today, but she's not talking. Say hi.
She's
You're gonna be our.
Diana's prejudiced against homeless people. She won't let me hold her tablet.
We should
She's
ban
like,
that.
I'll watch. I don't want to
You
talk.
should have saw her
So,
face. It was just like that.
She's just chilling here
that
today.
death stare. It's like, he wants to touch my iPad. What do I do?
Stop talking about me.
No, you guys stop talking
She's
about
doing
me.
that thing again. Like, don't. You're fucking me right now. Don't.
She's doing the hot
Fucking
dog
me
thing
over, guys.
again.
Now she's on the floor in the
She's all
fetal
stiff,
position.
so shaking her head.
Please don't.
If we all look at her, she's gonna get really uncomfortable.
All right, everybody stare.
All right.
Stare
all right.
intently.
Eye contact with homeless.
All right, so yeah.
All right, let's get
please
right into it.
continue.
We gotta talk about the box office today, once again. Today's box office for the last weekend was Straight Outta Compton,
Ugh.
The War Room, Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, No Escape, and Sinister 2. Bryan, did you hear any of those movies? Like, do you know anything about those movies?
I heard Straight Outta Compton is a typical one, which I'll never see ever.
Okay.
Wars and what was it? War Room.
War Room.
I haven't heard of that one, but people were saying it was good from what I did hear about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow,
But
that's
I don't know.
surprising.
Then again, it was I only saw like one time. That was about it. None other than that. What is it?
The other ones that got Mission Impossible,
Want to see that?
No Escape, and Sinister 2.
Sinister 2, they crucified.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like, he's everywhere. He's in the computer and everything. He's like, wasn't like the first one where he's just like, hi, my name's Bob. The new one, he was
I'm
just
the
like, hi, I'm in your
boogeyman?
computer. You have a lot of porn downloaded over here. I'm going to clean that up
homeless.
for you. And by the way, I'm going to have your kid chop your head off later in this movie, just to let you know.
Spoilers.
I don't know if that happens to people, so don't take my
Oh,
word
okay.
for it.
RJ, what do you think of the top 5 box office?
Well, Mission Impossible's still up there. I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah, and
I didn't see it yet still, but, you know, I've heard it was really good.
this is the 3rd week in a row that Straight Outta Compton comes home first.
Jesus. It's like Ant-Man all over again.
The extent of my knowledge of that movie is all the memes on there, straight out
I
of
was about to say
all
I'm
that
not
stuff. That's
surprised
about it.
that because it generated a meme.
Yeah.
There you go. You know
What
you're
about you,
successful if you got a meme.
Did you hear any of those movies specifically?
Talking to me.
No, the other end.
Well,
I'm homeless.
I know.
Homeless guy.
Obviously, I know Straight Outta Compton and what it's about because I grew up listening to that kind of stuff and with my dad. But
NWA.
otherwise, I just know it generated a meme, and I'm probably never gonna see it.
Okay.
Not just because I think it sucks, but I don't think it looks awesome.
Oh, seems interesting to me.
Sinister, I'd be interested in because I actually kind of like the first one, but I'm hearing bad things in this room about it.
That's what I saw.
Shit talker over here.
The website IGN gave it a 1 out of 10, which I've never seen.
I
in a
like
long
Mission
time.
Impossible, but that for me, it's the kind of movie where you watch it when it's on television, not go to the movies to see.
Oh, dude, it's fucking epic.
Wow.
It's way better than
The reason
any of the other ones.
I'd want to go see this because Ghost Protocol was amazing.
It's better than that one, dude.
You're
Okay,
saying
I have
better.
to see this now.
This War
I'm
Room,
serious.
I've heard nothing about War Room, but it makes me think about War Games with Michael J. Fox.
Well, this is the interesting thing because the last week I had this upcoming movies, and one of them was Sinister 2. No, wait, no, it wasn't. It was No Escape, and the other one was We Are Your Friends. It's a DJ movie.
Yeah, I saw that episode.
That movie came out on 17th place, and it came out this weekend.
What, We Are
Oh
Your
my
Friends?
God.
Is that the one with what's his face?
No shit. Who
the
cares?
heck was his name?
Only Diana would get suckered into that because of Zac Efron.
She did.
I
She was
know.
like, I want to see that.
That's it. They,
That-
man.
What's his name, Diana?
Zac Efron.
Yeah, Zac
I
Efron
said
was
that.
it.
I literally just
Oh, sorry.
look that literally when they conceived that movie, I feel like they were going for that demographic. They're like, we'll just cast a super hot guy to play the DJ. Because be honest, if they would have fucking casted Deadmau5,
She's like,
Nobody-
yeah.
nobody would have went to see it if they casted Deadmau5. Because first of all, he's not just a DJ; he actually does things,
Like he's also a mouse.
and he's skinny and white.
And a mouse.
So and
yeah,
he's
so
dead.
we reviewed those two movies, and we watched trailers and whatnot. We were talking about it, but I didn't know fucking War Room was coming out. I had no idea what the hell it was about. And then this week it was just like number 2 in the fucking box office. Turns out it's a Christian movie.
Eh.
That's why I had no idea it was coming out. And it's like a religious topic, but the demographic of it is so big.
Yeah.
Did you
sure.
guys
why it
talk
came
about
out
this
second.
last week? 'Cause I never heard of
No.
this movie.
He
No,
said that
I
he said
forgot, like-
it was under the Miguel radar because only
Oh shit!
they were advertising it on ChristianMingle.com. So
Christian Mingle.
It was like High War Room.
They're like, let's go on dates. They all went on dates to
Let
see
me
that
just
movie.
squeeze by here. Okay, all right. Come see me.
I'm
But yeah,
I'm pretty
so-
sure that fucking YouTube would never advertise that.
No, this is how it's going to be on that website. It's
The
like
thing is,
God linked you up. Now go see his movie.
The thing is, though, this week, like, the box office was actually really poor, because the highest one, which is Outta Compton, was 13 million. That's it. And
Nothing.
War Room was only 11. Mission Impossible was 11. No Escape was 8, and Sinister 2 was 4 million.
But you notice how all those movies except for War Room have already been out.
Except for No Escape.
Well, what?
But yeah,
what is that?
you're right. They still made like only 8 million. You know, to 11 million the most.
No Escape.
And remember when
Owen Wilson.
Ant-Man came
Yeah.
out?
Oh, that movie. Okay.
Remember when Ant-Man came out?
Yeah.
It was like 56 million.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
That movie made as much as all these movies. My point once again this week is that Ant-Man did not bomb. As much
didn't.
as people were like,
It was
oh
one of
man,
my
they
favorite
bombed.
ones.
That's like
But
Robert Downey Jr.'s salary.
I know,
what,
but,
what that movie made.
but it's just ridiculous, man.
I
But,
like to buy an Ant-Man. I like to pretty much conceive the whole movie and set.
he could.
But yeah, so I mean, Ant-Man made more
the
movies than fucking We Are Your Friends.
The Avengers are the highest paid actors in Hollywood right now, and he's the highest paid of all of them.
Yeah, it really is. All right, let's go into the next one, which is the trailers, which you guys just watched. So let's talk about the first one, which is Before We Go, which personally is probably my favorite one out of all the trailers that I got you guys to watch. So I mean, let's talk about it. Start with you, Anthony. Let's talk about it.
Damn it.
I don't know what you thought of
I
it.
just want to start off by saying that none of these movies interest me.
Okay.
The only reason that I even remember watching that trailer
Captain
5
America.
minutes ago is because Captain America, the chick from She's Out of My League, and she literally drops one tear in that scene. Like she's
a
a
huge
one. She's
smile.
like a one tear kind of person, and that's all I really remember.
So
Otherwise,
one
and there
star.
was a trumpet. I think
Yeah.
there was
Yeah,
a trumpet.
Plays.
We can confirm. Trumpet confirmed.
So is that a 1 star? One
So
tier?
I'm not really sure what it's about, but
No,
it
it's-
didn't. It
it's-
didn't interest me.
Obviously a love story, but
It didn't
She's
interest me.
interesting.
She.
I'd probably catch it late night on like television and be like,
When
whatever.
I'm Netflixing chilling.
Yeah.
She basically lost her way home, and he wanted to get The
in it.
Wu-Tang.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Captain America. I
What
can
was
take
like?
you
I'm
home."
married. He's like, I ain't falling for that.
Well, no,
What
I
about you,
remember the
RJ?
one part. He was like, "You're not wearing a ring,"
Yeah.
and she was like, "Well, fuck you."
Go do what
You don't know
do.
me.
You
What
know
about
me.
you, RJ? What you think of it? Since
I like it. I mean,
I don't like it.
it's okay. I like it too. You don't have to feel bad about it. You're like, oh man, I like it.
Get out.
It's a good movie.
No, but
I cried.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it
that
looks
one theory.
horrible, but
right. I mean, for that type of genre, I mean, I don't think I would be like, yo, let's see it in theaters. Maybe for a date, on a date, maybe,
Yeah.
because it does look good.
If anything, like for a date, I would love to see this movie for a date
Yeah.
rather than seeing like any other.
Because like, even if it was another romantic movie,
straight out of Compton.
I still wouldn't really see it. Even if on a date, it has to be a good one. This one kind of looks all right.
RJ's like, I ain't paying for no shitty movie for you.
You're not worth my time.
It's
if you
either
don't wanna watch
this
my
or we're gonna go
movies.
see Ant-Man again. See Mission Impossible. I'm telling you. Anyway.
It's like, if you want to watch
bro-
some stupid shit like that, we'll just Netflix and chill.
You want to watch Willy Bum Bum?
Stop. The fucking video. All right, Brian, what you think of
Okay,
before
a 3. All right,
before we
go
go?
We didn't rate.
It would be something I'd probably want to
He's
see
throwing
at
out
some point.
numbers.
It has that concept. I'm sure everybody wants to have a story like that. You know, meet the girl of your dreams, have a badass night like The Hangover. It's
And
what
a
remember
trumpet.
it.
Right. I ended up fucking this.
Yeah, and the
random girl on
trumpet. Yes, the trumpet.
This one time at band
That's worth
camp.
the that's worth the price of admission. And it's got
Yeah.
Captain America. Come on.
All right, starting with you,
First
Brian.
ever.
What you think of Transporter, the second movie that we reviewed?
I don't even know why they're beating that dead horse. They lost Jason Statham. So
I was about to
mean,
say, not Jason Statham.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just waiting for him to come out and be like, okay, lunch break's over. I'm taking back my movie series.
Would you
Sorry,
say
bro.
Transformers?
Transporter.
Transporter, waste film? What's up? With
Yeah, it'll be something like the latest Hitman film that came out. They're like, what? What is it? It was only out for like
42,
45 seconds.
Agent 40,
I'm surprised that
47.
wasn't even on there.
That's
Bomb.
But I mean, these movies, they keep getting budgets and money for it when there's no crowd left.
yeah. What about you, RJ? What you think of Transporter?
What?
Transporter.
Transporter. Just throw that in the pile of typical
Garbage.
action movies. You know, confidence pants. Oh, you think it's the first
I'd
time?
rather go see Mission Impossible.
You think it's the first time a gun's pointing my
We
head?
ride.
Shut up. Reality, you'd be dead.
Oh boy, RJ's
What
getting
about,
into
what
it
about
now.
you, Anthony? What you think of Transporter?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really interest me, like I said, but it looks, action-wise, it looks pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
the one scene where he knocked all the fire hydrant caps off, like, accurate as fuck.
Yeah, you know, all that,
And then,
all that
I mean, but
not realistic shit. Yeah.
it probably has some really shitty but supposed to be cool plot twist to it. And not Jason
I
Statham.
don't actually have my license.
In real life, if people,
It'll-
if bad guys were actually generous enough to be like, all right, you could try it again, take 2, you know, keep practicing, and no, but they get on the first shot every time.
He's a professional.
We can get
Alright.
we get back
But
on the
he's
plot.
like-
The
it's-
plot
This is
twist
job.
would be,
It's all I really got from the trailer was
Scripted
not
music.
Jason Statham hanging out with 3 non-blondes, but they were actually blonde. And the band's 4 non-blondes.
All right, so the third movie, starting with you, RJ. Steve Jobs. What you think of it?
Well, Magneto plays a good part. No,
He's a good guy for once.
he's actually looks like a dick. I mean,
That's something that they're doing in that movie. They're not going to be hiding. Like,
he was actually a
how
smart
much of a
guy,
douche
and it
Steve
made it.
Jobs was. They're going all out.
They made it look like he's such a smart guy. He's just sick of the dumbasses around him. I actually I felt it like stupid question. He's like, yeah, all right, you really.
I made
shut
the
fuck
iPod.
up.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, it makes you think he's a dick, but actually, now I think about it, he's like,
and if you go through your whole
surrounded by
life,
idiots.
if you go through your whole life
No
talking
wonder.
about stuff nobody else gets, I mean, you would get pissed off.
like no wonder this is my company. I'm a billionaire because you're down there and you're dumb. But
What about you, Brian? What you think of Steve Jobs?
Usually, I don't get on board with those. After somebody dies, they make like a whole slew of freaking biopic movies. But that one does
Yeah,
look
this
pretty
was
solid.
like the second one.
but
Yeah,
finish
didn't
my
But
Seth-
this one actually looks good.
Didn't Seth
The last
Green
one.
play Steve Jobs already?
It was Ashton Kutcher.
Well, I think Seth Green
Wasn't there
did
one before
too.
that? I could have swore it was like the third one
I'm
coming
pretty sure
out.
Seth Green played him in a
Steve
movie.
Jobs 3.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I
Everybody
mean,
was just like,
they're not
go,
even
go away.
related. They're just.
I'm gonna look this up right on the spot.
But yeah, I didn't finish how I felt about it.
Okay.
I think it looks good. All right, next.
Thanks for adding that a little bit.
RJ, please.
But yeah, I mean, personally, I think this movie looks legit. Like the other ones kind of just seemed like they were just cashing on his death. This
Pretty
one
much,
actually
yeah.
looks like they're trying to talk about what he was about and how he
Maybe.
really was, and not just, oh yeah, he's dead. Let's cash in on his fame.
That's
you know?
pretty much what you saw in the Ashton Kutcher one. They're like, all right, how fast can we kick a movie out? And I want
Yeah.
to make millions off of this poor guy.
That's
that
what they rushed
changed the
before
world.
this one. They were like, we got to get our movie out.
Ashton
And-
Kutcher just like, hi, I'm Ashton.
You guys got punked.
And you're not
I
getting
got
your
you
money
to buy
back.
Apple products.
Yeah, buy more Apple products and you're not getting your ticket back. No refunds.
What about you, Anthony? What you think of Steve Jobs?
Seth Rogen is in it, which is
yeah.
pretty cool. But not on board. I don't do biopics.
You know, like biopics.
No. Plus, Steve Jobs. To me, I hate Apple, so it's pretty uninteresting.
That's fair. I don't like Apple either, but that one does seem interesting more than the Ashton Kutcher one, at least.
I've never. Well, I'm gonna just continue my streak of not seeing any
I didn't even know there was another.
any biopics about Steve Jobs. I'll just keep it.
What if it's animated
I'll keep it fair.
in the Marvel universe?
If there's no explosions and not directed by Michael Bay, I don't want to see it, okay?
What if we take the Transporter movie and the Steve Jobs movie and put them together?
Fusion.
He's
No, the
driving
transporter. The transporter's got to get Steve Jobs to his opening ceremony for his new album, and it goes terribly wrong.
That's how he died.
Yeah, that's the real story about how he died.
All right, so let's rate the movies, and
Too
since
soon.
RJ got ahead of me,
See, I knew it
He's
was
just
coming.
throwing out numbers.
he was like, three.
No, before we would talk about the rating when you would ask us individually.
What about you,
If
Anthony?
he
Rate the three
if he
movies.
changes his number, because I know what he said.
Well, I know he says 3. We all heard him.
I'm gonna punch him if he changes the number.
What about you, Anthony? Rate the 3
Um,
movies, 1 through 5.
I'm gonna just
Before we forget.
1 to
before
5.
we go.
Oh,
Before we go, what will you rate
tier
that one?
out of
no,
five.
I'm. This is gonna be pretty easy.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a solid 2 for everyone.
All of them?
Yes,
That's fair.
very uninterested.
That's a little generous.
That's fair, man. What about you, RJ?
What was the love one called?
You said
Before we
3.
go.
Before we go, I'll
Before
give it a
Captain
2.
America goes
I'm just
home,
kidding,
okay?
3.
That's what it really was.
Steve Jobs, 2. Transporter, I'll watch on Netflix. 1.
All right.
How do you know?
What
it's
about
gonna
you,
be on
Bryan?
Netflix?
I give
Then
Transporter
I won't ever see
2,
it.
just because, I mean,
Transported
there's got to
to
be a fan base still.
somewhere.
So just to give them credit wherever they do pretty good stuff in those movies, for car stunts and all that.
Mhm.
Steve Jobs probably give a 3. It'll probably be solid, but nothing spectacular unless they really go into his personal life, which we'll never know until we see it.
Yeah.
And before we go, I'd probably give a 4 out of 5, just
Oh, wow.
because it's got Captain America, a trumpet.
A trumpet.
And the concept's actually pretty unique out of
You
all
sound
those.
like Diana with her reasons on seeing things.
Zac Efron has a
It
trumpet.
looks like a unique concept that we usually never see with those little romance movies anymore.
Diana.
They usually
I mean-
follow the same formula.
I mean, honestly, before we go, I would give it like a 3.5. Not a 4 because I don't think I want to see it that badly. Even if it's half a point, it makes a difference to me. Transport, I give it a 1. And
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs,
Steve
put like
Jobs.
a 2.
Steve Jobs.
It does look interesting, but
Can we ask Diana?
Can we ask Donna?
Diana.
yeah, does any of these interest you? I know you're not supposed to be here.
What's
but
your-
This is
your reasons?
groundbreaking. You have a homeless man and 4 gifts.
you gotta give her the microphone because
Steve Jobs.
that's your highest.
Yeah, that's my highest. Probably like a 3 or 3.5.
I'll give it a Steve Jobs.
Because it looks like I would never expect they would do a movie and show like a different side of him like that.
Okay.
So I'd want to see that.
That's fair.
The other two I don't really care about.
Drop.
Thug life.
Oh, give a fuck. Hope we'll see straight out of Compton. All right, let's move on to the next
Put on your
topic.
sunglasses.
Let's go into future movies, which I want to talk about something
Feature or future?
future.
Oh.
Did you guys see the Angry Birds movie poster?
Oh Lord.
I think I saw the poster.
Why can't that just be another?
But you know, I'm not
Nickelodeon-
surprised at Hollywood by this point because they're making a movie about emos. So we're going that far into the shit barrel.
Emojis, yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't it just be another Nickelodeon animated show?
Because
Why a movie?
Because money. But did you see who's going to be in it? It's
it's
gonna
gonna be like live action.
God, trust
Real-
Is it gonna be?
Real birds?
Is it gonna be like that '70s movie where all the birds
No,
attack
they're
everybody?
fucking voice actors.
what's that? The flock or something?
Yeah.
Live action.
Live action.
I mean, you put Angry Birds together. I don't even know what that game
Directed
is. All I
by-
know is people majority play it when they're taking a dump. That's from the gist.
So
of what
we'll
I've
watch
gotten.
it while we're taking dumps.
Yeah,
Directed
just
by
put a
Michael
bunch of
Bay.
urinals and everything
Alright.
in the movie theater when we're
Just
watching.
check this out. The lineup for the movie so far is Danny McBride, Bill Hader, Josh Gag, Maya
Gags on
Rudolph,
Oh, I know.
Jason
Statham,
no,
Sudeikis.
Sudeikis,
Oh.
yeah.
Jeez, they got a
That's
And
a
Peter,
good lineup, though.
they fought. They
Think-
got a big
think
fat
much.
check for each one of those guys.
That's a good lineup, though.
Right?
I'll probably
That's the
see
only
it.
reason I was like, fuck, I'm going to go see this movie.
I'll take RJ's mom to see it.
But
Oop.
look, this is the way it looks.
Bro, come on. I can get down with that.
Right.
It looks like it reminds me of Rio,
It does.
but
Yeah.
Rio was fucking awesome. This movie got nothing on Rio. Rio 2 was shit, but
Kid
Rio.
Take Down Blue.
Can I just like make that stated that Rio 2 was shit?
for the record.
For the record.
And Penguins in Madagascar was a much better movie than Madagascar
Oh my
2.
god, really?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
I
think
didn't.
you were going to say Rio 2.
Madagascar 2
Dude, I only like the
versus
first
Penguins
one.
of
and I don't
Madagascar?
even like it that much, so I didn't watch the other ones. I was like,
Penguins
this
of
sucks.
Madagascar had a very good message, man.
All right. What about... Well, I heard what you had to say. What about you, Brian? What do you think of Angry Birds?
I don't even know what I never even played the game, so I can't even make a judgment call on that one.
Not even while
But
we were pooping?
What about
No.
the actors?
The actors are a solid lineup. I'm assuming they're going for a comedy with the top 5 people they got there.
It's
a drama.
Yeah, we're gonna have a heartfelt movie over here
Definitely.
about pissed off birds flying around.
definitely going for PG.
I
But
wonder
if they
if Danny
make
McBride
friends,
is going to be a pig.
he's probably going to be, yeah, he'll probably be the king.
The king pig.
The king pig. If they make friends with the pigs at the end, I'm going to be bit mad. Like, I'll ask for my money back. Because that's stupid. Pigs and birds aren't friends.
No,
I don't think they will, because they're going to make...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're going to try to make sequels out of this crap. I don't know what the premise is.
Danny
gonna be, though.
McBride's always a dickhead, though, so you know he's the bad guy.
You know he's a
we're not
pig.
supposed to say names. No, I'm just kidding.
You can already see it now. Be like, let's go talk to these pigs. I'll be like, no, shut up.
What?
All right, just
We're
shut
not
up.
supposed to say names. What is this?
It's a pronoun. He or she or
All right, Mr. Orange, what is your opinion?
Alright, do you have anything else to add
Um,
besides what you already said?
I don't know. I played the game a lot. I
In the
did.
bathroom.
Well, it's taking a dump.
Pissed me off.
School. No.
Okay.
I never thought they'd make a movie. You know,
I think it'll be funny, though.
Yeah, I get
Some of
mad
that-
when
that
shit like
was
this
before-
happens because when they say we're making a movie about this, I always go, "This is fucking retarded."
You think
And
they're
then I
just
look
going
at the
to...
lineup and the ideas, and I'm like,
It's
"Oh
one of
man,
those
I'm gonna
things
go
like-
see it." And it looks like fucking fantastic.
because the shit they're making nowadays, you do think about would they ever make a movie? Then you're like, you know, you think you think in your mind like, fuck no. Why would this be a movie? But they're fucking making movies
And then
about
Hollywood's just like,
anything
well,
nowadays.
They're just trolling.
But that's a good point. But they could make a movie. You could make a movie about literally everything. It's just if you make a good movie or not.
Yeah, like with the candy.
You could make a movie about somebody. Like the whole concept could be someone taking a shit, but you could make it a good movie. Like some indie kid.
Constipation.
Make it like
Haven't shit in 4 weeks. It's gotta happen today.
An indie
The
developer.
countdown starts now before my bowels explode.
An indie person probably has and really could make the best movie about constipation because that's all those fuckers think about is feelings.
Make it like
It'll be an hour
Osmosis
and
Jones too. What's happening in your stomach that's making?
It'll be an hour and a half. It'll be an hour and a half of him walking around the doctor's office going, "How do I get this out of here?" He's like, "We have no
Osmosis
idea."
Jones was
We got
pretty
the
much like
technology.
a pre-warning. It was like vaccinate your kids.
Unless you have alcohol, because that shit'll kill
And
everything.
then it's going to be like the opening scene of how Grinch Stole Christmas. It's going to zoom in on the snowflake, just like the shit.
The Grinch Stole Christmas. That's literally
There's
a
a
movie.
whole universe in your shit.
That's literally a movie about some asshole that doesn't like Christmas. You can make a movie about
I
anything.
know someone like that.
Damn.
But they live in a tiny snowflake, a
You
whole
could
other
do.
world.
You could do
Isn't
anything.
that crazy? That means that when it hits the ground, they're all
Yeah,
gone.
but
But that's kind of like.
it's like how we are right now. No, it's
Now
not
we're
as
getting
fast
into-
as that though.
We're getting
I
into
know,
deep
that's-
territory over here, gentlemen.
This is
It's
gonna
like
get deep.
Horton Hears a Who.
Before
is
they
like
get
the
to the
end of
ground, they're gonna evolve and be able to get out of the.
This is like the end of Men in Black Deep, all right?
It's like talking about space,
Well,
literally.
What if
Let's not get to
someone
that.
what if someone saved the snowflake? Like because Horton Hears a Who, he
But
was
in
trying
no-
to
in-
save the little town.
In their world, it would take thousands of years.
I like Miguel's theory
But
where
in
they
our
invented
world,
space
it
travel
takes
and
a
you see
second.
little spaceships flying off the little...
So
snowflake.
another snowflake.
Like, we
Someone,
found another
someone
one.
takes a picture of a fucking snowstorm and you're like, you see that stray flake?
This maniac going like, I have proof.
There's like aliens.
See that little line going through that line?
Aliens exist. They hijack snowflakes.
Who's are confirmed?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one,
Half-Life
which is
3.
all right. Did you guys hear Michael Shannon, Journal Zod, what he said last time about his flipper hands?
Apparently,
yeah.
apparently that's not a thing anymore.
That's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it, Anthony?
That was
What?
great. That was
General
He said that he was on recording for the movie, filming for the movie, and he
What?
went to the bathroom to a party.
For which movie?
Batman vs
Batman vs.
Superman,
Oh, he's coming back.
right?
No, are they? They are.
But look,
He's
No.
not
I think he went to the
No.
bathroom and he had a
He's not going to be Zod, though.
flipper for hands.
He's not himself when he's hungry.
Flipper like hands, and he couldn't get out. And this, what's it called? Zack Snyder was like, "Where the fuck is Shannon? Where the fuck is he?" And he was like yelling in the party, like, "Let me out! Let me out!" Hitting the door. Some guy actually heard him, and got him out. He was like, "If he wouldn't let me out, I would have got fired." But now, that shit went viral. It was like all over the place, and people were just going insane. So now someone interviewed him again and asked about
They
it.
were
About
gonna
it.
fire
And he's
him about
completely
that.
like denying it. He was
They-
like, "Oh, it was a bullshit story. You know, I didn't think people were going to take it serious.
Why would they
It's
fucking fire him?
obviously a
over that?
lie, but like, it was really like intricate. You know what I mean?
Why would
It was
but-
actually a thing.
But why would they
Oh,
fire him over something like that? I'm sure eventually Zack Snyder would have been like,
He's probably in
I'm-
death.
they
He's
fucking
constipated.
they have schedules for everything. I'm sure he knew that he was at the bathroom. Like
Yeah, I mean, but
Oh,
either
it's
way,
12 o'clock. It's my
they
time to
literally
finish it.
Now
they
he's
literally
denying it.
schedule everything.
like he said, he was never on stage. He was never there, and he only did voiceover work for the movie.
Oh shit, that's kind of getting creepy.
Well,
now.
the other...
But like,
So flashbacks.
like he was like, I'm supposed to be like a ghost, kind of like Jor-El was. But like, if he was like a ghost like Jor-El, then that means he actually would be in the movie. You know what I mean?
yeah, but it could be like not serious though.
Not to mention he was in the trailer.
Oh, they already spoiled it.
They
about,
got
oh, his
remember?
dead body was.
Yeah.
They already
They
spoiled
gotta-
it a couple months
So why
ago,
would he
saying
lie
he's
and
gonna.
be like-
Wait,
they were
so
gonna
is
take his
Doomsday
DNA.
actually in it?
Yeah, they're gonna make him out of Doomsday. They
Well,
said a couple
but-
months ago.
And Aquaman
Well, Aquaman
and Wonder
Flash. Well, Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, they're only cameos. They're not like they don't have roles. Like I don't think they even have lines.
Woman.
And Cyborg, I believe he's just like a normal person at this point. He's not like
Okay.
a cyborg.
They better not just like. I really felt like for a moment in time that they were just trying to catch up with Marvel, so they were going to jam everyone in
That's
the
what I'm thinking about.
and that'll ruin it. That'll be like another Spider-Man 3.
Like they're throwing
I
a
don't think
load
so.
of people.
I think
in
what
that
they're
movie.
doing is basically they're just gonna
it
show you that
will.
they exist, but they're not gonna go deep into
That's
it.
different, but if they're just like, everybody's here,
Yeah, no, they're
let's
not.
have a party.
The
Like,
only
they're not
one
going
that's
deep into it, but
going to get any screen time would be like.
it
Wonder
is
Woman.
interesting that they're saying that Michael Shannon is the lion. Well, he said he was the lion.
Well, where did this original thing come from? Because if
He
it's
said it on the interview.
if it's the Latino Post or whatever, they're a
No,
fucking
no,
bunch of liars.
I know, but
They
it
lie
was
about everything.
it was an actual interview he gave, though. It wasn't like we heard. It was like an actual interview. They were quoting him and everything. And the second time, it was again.
But it was it like on video or on?
No.
Well, then it couldn't be proved.
It could, but they're not gonna.
Not really.
Quote the
I can put
person.
quotations between Dick and say that Seth Rogen said it.
He probably did.
He did, but
Like,
not to me.
I'm taking it out of context.
yeah,
over
so-
They
here.
could have quoted. They could have literally quoted someone making up that story.
yeah, but I doubt it. Anyway, it's getting to the point though.
Why would he
that-
have flippers?
I don't know.
No, because he was saying he was wearing a CGI suit because he didn't know what the hell the final outcome was going to be. He was doing mocap basically. But if he was doing anything, and the rumor was a couple months ago he's Doomsday, they're going to take his genes
There's
and all that.
so many
and-
rumors of why he had flippers. One of them that I actually think is kind of legit is they were saying in the movie at one point they cut his arm off and he grows out a bone-like sword instead of his arm.
It's like Glenn for Walking Dead.
So we kind of look kind of like a flipper, you know what I mean? If it was like a bone knife. But I don't know.
But if they do Doomsday that way, why do they have to go all the way out of their way to do that? Well, what was the original story with Doomsday? He just blew up with Krypton and flew around the universe until he hit Earth?
I honestly don't think it's actually going to be Doomsday.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
I don't
like the
think
only
they're
guy
gonna
that can
call
kill
him
Superman,
Doomsday.
right?
If anything, they're going to be like
Doom Knight.
code name Doomsday, or he is Doomsday. Like Doomsday's coming. You know what I mean?
Because he's the only one that could beat Superman, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Besides Batman and his rich ass, I mean, his utility belt pulls out everything you can imagine.
Certain circumstances, yeah, but a lot of
Batman.
times Superman has beaten Doomsday.
Batman.
But I mean, in this timeline, Superman's still a novice technically because he only fought one other person, and that was Zod. So if you get this other heavy hitter that comes in,
Batman's a
But
It's
then
time
you
gonna
have
get
lord.
real.
Wonder Woman and Batman there, so
Batman would be
so
like, "I
bad.
have an anti-Doomsday device in my utility belt.
Somehow
Give me
a
a second."
Doomsday spray.
Well, Batman is a time lord, so
I don't know. I don't know how the movie's gonna come out, but it seems really interesting. At first, honestly, I didn't want Doomsday to be in it because I really think he should be more of a Man of Steel 3 movie, kind of. You know,
Yeah.
kind of
I
like
just-
Gandalf or something.
I
The one
just
thing-
feared that they were gonna do too much because they're already having conflict between Batman and Superman. So why, like, that's what I meant by the Spider-Man 3 thing, because he had conflict going on everywhere.
And then you throw in Venom.
Dude, he has so much bad luck, like Superman. I mean, Spider-Man and the original.
Well, that's what I
ones.
mean, but that's how you fuck up the movie. There's supposed to be like when you make a plot, it's supposed to be an arc. It's supposed to be a major conflict that trumps everything else, and you can have subplots. But if you have a bunch,
They're
if
trying
you
to,
have
like,
if you have
rush and-
subplots that are the same fucking like elevation as the main arc of conflict, then it's gonna ruin everything.
Yeah, because his main conflicts were. It should have been Sandman, and that's it. But it was like Sandman, his relationship with Mary Jane, the relationship with Harry Osborn. Also, him
Venom.
using his memory and bringing it back.
Venom, his fucking
Eddie
job,
Brock, Gwen Stacy.
the suit.
Yeah, it was like there was like about 8 different subplots in it. Not to mention, they also had time to like explain Gwen Stacy and Eddie Brock's relationship. There was too much going on in there.
Going back to Superman though, Batman. The one thing that kills me is they got the kid from Zombieland to play Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
The first
I
guy
don't
that
mind
came
that.
to my mind was Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
What a sinister
mind
ass
it,
Lex
though.
Luthor he could play.
I really don't mind it.
I like what's his
But
name.
I'll reserve judgment until I
Jesse?
see it. So
Jesse
Jesse
Eisenberg.
Eisenberg.
I like him.
I think he's gonna be fine. I'm not
Didn't
really
he
worried about it.
already?
What?
No, that was what's his name? Who played it in the not the rebooted new Man of Steel?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, right?
He was
He was
my
pretty
favorite.
good.
He was good.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Spacey is just a great actor in general. So, but I don't know.
That
I think
movie
he's
was
gonna
kind
be
of
fine.
retarded. But
The only
Kevin
thing, like I
Spacey
said,
was
is worrying me
It
is
was
the
Kevin
whole
Spacey Returns. That's what it was.
Doomsday and how they go about it. I think if they had another trailer and they show it,
Well, yeah,
I'm
the
gonna be more
movie's still
down
got
with
like
it.
almost a year to go. So
yeah.
I think they
They're
should just
gonna
hold
really-
off until the next.
We don't
Super
live
I
in
agree.
Japan.
I don't think they should show us Doomsday, but I
I
think
mean,
if
Lex
they,
Luthor on his own is good enough because he's got kryptonite this time around. His only
Yeah.
problem would be Batman because he's got a solution for everything. Because
they do need something though, like
yeah,
to bring
he's Batman.
like they need something for Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman to at the end be like, we have to work together. You know what I mean? Because Lex Luthor is not enough to just be like, yeah, you know what, guys, let's make up.
I don't know, because doesn't Batman have major conflicts with Lex Luthor sometimes?
Yeah, but he's easily taken down. It's not enough for Wonder Woman to be like, let's make a Justice League.
CEO.
You know what I mean? And this has
I
to
can
be
understand that
Dawn
one.
of
They need a
Justice League.
threat. All right, this dude's
has
like
to be,
through
like,
a skyscraper us. We kind of gotta like, yeah. Batman, get your satellite laser beam. All right, we need it. Like, I'm on it. He's on Batman.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. This section is for mostly gaming, but it's kind of interesting because this is really
If you talk about porn, I'm out.
no, it's not porn.
It's gaming, but it's interesting.
It's that new.
By
3D.
interesting, I mean racist. New Regions created an app to teach kids how slavery worked,
Oh, with the boat?
and they created.
It's like Tetris? I saw that.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You have to fit slaves into a boat.
It teaches math. What are you talking about?
It's like it literally says at the end of the description, it says like Tetris.
Oh my.
I'm surprised this
of
hasn't made the
course,
rounds on CNN yet.
Someone in the U.S. was just like, yeah, you can't do that.
Who made that?
Huh?
Who made that?
Someone New Region.
What?
Some dude.
Some dude.
Yeah.
Where at though?
What's it called?
It's a New Region.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're just
No, man. What the
telling
game's called?
kids. Oh, the game is
Yeah.
Slave Tetris.
Slave.
That's what it's called. It's
Oh,
fucked up.
man.
Is that what it's called, or is that what we're calling it?
That's what it said it was called.
Well,
in
can I have
the-
a closer look? You actually downloaded it.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
it's a
picture.
video.
I'm
Okay,
not gonna
picture.
Well, look
download
at it this
Can I
way.
sleep?
The only thing that could top that would be how many Jews you can stick in a gas chamber.
Oh,
that would
Jesus
just
Christ.
blow heads off all over the world.
I'll show you later.
I was that close. And you're like, I'll show you later.
Mufasa.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's an interesting game, isn't it?
I wonder if he's rich yet from people downloading it.
I would imagine that
This
people would
disgusts me. I'm downloading it. You just made
I
that
need
guy
to see
richer.
how bad it is.
I think people would download it ironically.
Exactly.
To be like, oh, look what we got.
I'm supposed
Like,
to
you
be
know what I mean?
offended.
You're like,
Like
this is
fl-
so offensive,
like
I need to play it.
Like Flappy Bird, the guy actually felt so bad about creating it, he took it down, but he was rich, so.
Yeah, people was sending him like death threats and stuff.
Yeah.
And being
Why?
like,
Because they're so
Because it was
angry.
so
blah, blah, blah.
addictive and making people pissed off, and he was
That's
just
not
like,
his
he was
fault.
just like, this is an abomination, so he took it off, and you couldn't download it, but he was already rich as fuck because everyone downloaded it.
and someone made the game again, and now you can download it.
Yeah,
again.
but like a different thing, like a different face.
I
shit.
I think they have Flappy Bird,
Oh, the
like the
original?
actual. Yeah.
I
Is that the one where you
used
throw
to
them
have
like
it.
it's like a knock stuff down or
No,
whatever?
no.
No, that's Angry Bird.
If they made
Is
like
that
a,
okay, I did play Angry
We
Birds.
already talked about that.
if they made like
Yeah.
a Cat Mario version to make it more like a rage game on top
Dude,
of
Cat
a rage
Mario
game.
can suck dick. Cat
It's
Mario?
basically a Mario game, but there's traps everywhere. It's a rage game. That's what I was saying. If they put a rage game on
It's
top
like
of a rage
it's
game,
like
it
take
would be
this.
death.
You walk up to a pit. You try to jump over the pit.
And then you fall. To
You
the ground.
fall through the ground, but you could walk over the
It's like
pit.
impossible.
It's a
dude.
rage game. It's just made to piss
So
you
it's like
off.
an old Sega Genesis game because they couldn't fix them after they launched.
Yeah, there's gonna be high death toll what they do that to Flappy
Well, I mean,
Bird.
you look at least you're looking at 1080p. You can
It's
rage
like,
in
oh,
1080p.
you're flapping through the middle, and actually it's a visible wall.
It blows up. It just blows up. All right, let's go.
You're on, like
A rage game that people can't stop playing.
You're about to beat your score, and then
all right, let's go into the next one. You know the Star Wars Battlefront?
oh yeah,
They're gonna release a beta.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Early,
yeah. I'm on
early
top of that
October.
shit.
They're gonna be releasing it.
You know, the one thing that's killing me, they're like, you have to sign up. I'm like, just make it open so we can blow your servers up so you could at least attempt to get ready for it.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I hate about EA. They're 2 years in
Oh
a
my
row,
God.
worst company in America.
Yeah. You better hope they
Uh,
don't
y-
fuck that game
And they're
up.
sitting there like, we didn't have enough servers. I was like, well, what servers you think you have? Double it. That's the amount of players you're going to have that day when it launches.
If I were you, I'd be praying they didn't fuck that game up.
Oh, we
'cause
are. We said
Remember
we'll
what
find
they-
out in October because
what they
my TV
did-
will be out the window if they screw
What
up
they
my
did
freaking
to
childhood.
fucking to Sims. They
If I see
unre-
one bush Wookie, literally one bush Wookie snipe me,
You have to explain what that is.
The fuck is a bush?
the bush Wookie came about in the old Battlefield games where they literally wear a ghillie suit and hide in a bush.
That's the sniper class.
No friggin' thing that
The bitch
Chewbacca
class.
or anything like that. It was just an asshole hiding in a bush with a ghillie suit that you could not see
Oh wow.
ever. But it's
'Cause-
evolved over. We played the Black Ops 3 last week, beta. It evolved. They're underwater now. You can swim. You can swim in Black Ops 3's beta. I'm swimming. I was like, oh, look at all the nice fish. You know, Ghost was like, oh, we have new AI.
Do the
where
fish have AI?
the fish swim away from you, and they showed Mario. I was like, this is a new tech, boy. Like, seriously. So I'm swimming anyway. I'm just swimming along. I'm getting ready to get out. And then this dude's just like, I see you. I'm in the seaweed. And I just had to turn it off because that's a whole new level
because
of...
fuck that.
That's a whole new level of, oh my God, I'm going to snap my controller in half. I've never seen something that bad before.
But EA is... They fucking released a Sims game that wasn't even completed. They had DDR on it that wouldn't let you play the game.
They're like, hi, we're the
and then
Sims,
the
you need the
servers
internet.
and then the servers crashed, and it took them like months, and they don't even apologize. They were pretty much like, fuck you, we have your money now.
Hey, you know what the kicker is when they're making a game like that that's always online? The average internet speed is like 5 megabyte download in the United States. They're like, you have to always be online. I was like,
Yeah,
you know, it's a
they
very
had
bad
DDR
idea.
where you had to always be online, which prevented people from even, like, you had to sign in, and then their servers went down and no one could sign in and play the game because there's no offline mode, and they didn't even fucking apologize.
Pricks.
And then to top it off, the game wasn't even completed.
Was at least
Wow.
fun.
Classic
No,
EA server.
Look it up. That Sims game was like the biggest gaming bomb. And I think it almost put EA out of business.
Oh wow.
Darn. Oh no, not EA.
I mean, I could be wrong about that, but it was a big deal. Like, it was
Oh.
bad.
There was
I
ri-
like,
there was
the
riots.
the CEO's
Because you don't
response.
fuck with Sims. Sims is a good game.
The
Like,
CEO
I have
EA when
SimCity
he
on
got
my phone.
the 2-year worst company award, he's like, we're going to continue to read our emails and improve our service. I was like, read one of your emails, I dare you. But I'd be like, fuck your explicit everywhere in an email. I can't play Battlefield for 6 months. I'm going to burn your servers to the ground. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if anyone was
We're
like
gonna
that.
kill your family. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
People will lose their shit when they can't play the
I'll
game.
just delete the app.
Yeah.
I'll delete the game. I'm sorry, guys.
The dude pretty much just flat out says, he's like, I'm too rich to care about your peasant problems. I'll keep
Kiss
it under
my ring,
advisement.
bitches.
I'm going to go on my yacht and play Battlefield 4 on my own private server.
That must be annoying.
I said DDR. I meant DRM. I knew I was being a
I was
fucking
wondering. I
idiot.
was like,
I knew I was
wait,
being a
Dance
fucking...
Dance Revolution
No,
Online?
it's
I guess other people.
I
Trying
was
to make a
thinking...
comeback.
I
Rock
was
Band 4 is
thinking...
coming.
I was thinking fucking like DDR
Eat
for
a
like...
Twix.
For like fucking computer hard drives. It's
I was like,
it's
I didn't know you played
DRM.
DDR.
DRM. It's like how they monitor piracy and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like how they could end that like overnight if they really wanted to. Like on Far Cry 4 when it first came out on PC.
Yeah.
All the PC players are complaining because their field of view wasn't there. And the
Yeah.
Ubisoft was like, oh,
See-
by the way, if you have this version, you pirated the game. I was like, then hit a ban button on everybody that has that copy of the game. Ban their IP address.
That like Ubisoft's one of the good companies that does shit like that. They'll punish you for pirating the game, but not punish the people that bought the game. EA doesn't give a fuck. Like there's games where like they're unplayable if you pirated it because of what the programmers did. I forget what game it is, but there's a game about making games. It's like a tycoon game where you have
Project Spark.
No, it's old. It's really old, but it's about making video games, and you start your own development company to make a game, and you make the game, and it literally, if the game's pirated, you get pirated. You get
a lot
message.
of R in there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
if the game is pirated, when you make your game in the game, you go to put it out for sale, and you get a message just like your game was pirated. What the fuck? What is it that it did? Your game was pirated. You make no money, and that's the end of your game.
What the fuck?
That's the punishment for pirated.
And that's the story of pirated.
That's not very piratey.
I'm not only homeless, but I'm mentally handicapped.
He just thinks he's homeless.
But the thing, going back to Battlefront, I have to give them credit because they took actual location photos from the movies and put them in the game.
Battlefront.
Oh, Battlefront. Yeah, you're right.
He's right.
You're right.
Don't question
You're
this.
right.
When they showed the demo on Hoth, it was like scene for scene everything from the movie. It was
I saw
phenomenal
the
looking.
little trailer they had. Well, kind of like a trailer, I guess. It looks fucking awesome, dude.
I mean, it'll
The
never
fucking
play
TIE
out like
fighters and shit.
everybody was coordinated. It's hilarious because they do the same thing every year. They show it's like this is what it could be, and this
They
is
have,
what
like-
it really is, and it's people running around looking at walls and shit.
They have like actor gamers that they had their
Because that scene where he takes out the lightsaber, he's running towards the fucking.
if that were in the game, he'd probably be like.
You know what's gonna happen to poor Luke Skywalker in that game? There's gonna be 800 bush Wookiees up in the mountains of Hoth, and they're gonna blow his head off. I don't care how strong the Force is. You're not gonna
Snipe. Everybody choose
gonna hear
sniper class.
I'm like, son of a bitch! You did it again. Be in your sniper class.
Yay.
Well, speaking of Star Wars, takes me to the next news. Did you guys notice anything on Instagram? Anything different?
I'm homeless.
Boob.
I don't
What's
use Instagram.
A bunch of, I don't know.
Did you guys see the little trailer on Instagram for Star Wars?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Why?
Did you notice it was a white screen?
A what?
Oh, Instagram changed their format. I saw that. It's not restricted to a tiny little box anymore. You can put any size.
It can be a long, and that's why they released the Star Wars thing on it. They were trying to promote it.
How about that?
And they just added that little scene at the end, which was fucking amazing. Even though it was like 13 seconds, I was just like, play again.
What's his face?
Play again.
Kill the poor guy holding Luke's lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
please, sir, don't hurt me. I was like, this dude's got a
Don't
He
hurt
was
me.
mad, dude.
He's got a
was
broadsword
mad.
lightsaber. You're fucking dead. I'm sorry, bro.
He has hilts.
Yeah. The way he cocked that thing
Don't
open, I was just
slay
like, this
me.
guy's done. Look at the way he opened that lightsaber. You're freaking done. He's like, oh
He looks like
god.
he's about to just start swinging.
He's like, why did I sign on to this adventure to give Luke back his lightsaber?
Man, that movie just keeps getting more interesting. I want to see the fucking story though, and I want to see them talk. Until
wanna
now,
see that
none
until,
of
like,
the main
October.
characters have talked. Only like fucking
Plot twist. They're all
Yep.
they're all mute.
plot
Plot
twist.
twist,
The
everybody's mute.
Force has dramatic brain side
None
effects.
of the new characters have talked.
They
What if they?
You
What
don't
if
know
they?
what? No
What
one
if
knows
they
what the plot
evolved
is.
past speech and the Force they can speak to each other? So that's the whole movie. Is
So we're not gonna get to hear anything. We just like
it's
what
just
he's saying.
it's just action with no.
It's back. It's
We
back.
just
to,
It's gonna be
stares.
an old silent film, except
yeah, I was about to say it's back to the old films where it's just
and when they're running, like
Stare.
Imagine how awkward that would be though, because you still have to like grunt and stuff even if you don't talk.
Like Mad Max.
It would just be a bunch of grunting the whole movie, but silence
But the thing with
and dramatic staring.
with Star Wars is if you stayed off the
Stairs.
internet a couple months ago, the whole script leaked. I went and peeked a little bit, and if it's anywhere near true,
I did
it's
too.
gonna make a
It
lot of
looks
people
like
upset.
it's shaping up to be
Leia's
what
a
it
lesbian.
says.
Mother of God, that puts a plot hole in this supposed twist.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for that movie.
Note this self for everybody listening: stay off the internet looking at Star Wars stuff because it'll probably ruin your whole freaking day when if you stumble upon the script.
isn't Han supposed to die?
Yep, classic
Go,
RJ.
just go
I was
to.
just like, I heard you want to know about it, but did you know?
Did you know that Han supposedly dies?
Just go
That's what they're
to
saying.
thepiratebay.org and
And since
download.
we're in the spoiler category, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there because that adds a whole new. That opens another can of worms.
Download the necessary
Yeah.
application that lets you access the Darknet.
Yeah.
Brian, no.
The dark.
I don't want to know
the
what
dark
dark
web.
net-
You don't know about the dark net.
You need
I
special
don't want to.
software to get to it.
If
don't
you
want
try
to.
it, you'll have a hitman blow your head off. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, my name's Bob. You're dead.
they put hits out on people that go on
Or
there.
you'll wake up with no kidney. They'll just find your computer and be like, we got him. Like, what did I do? I just said hi. True story. Not really.
Look at him. He's doing the Diana hot dog thing.
Ant knows.
Pu-
He's
pu-
been there.
PewDiePie recently played a game from the Darknet, like it was made from the dark. Yeah,
Everyone's
Must-
face is like,
And the quote Mufasa, you must never go there.
Yeah.
what's that dark area?
Not
Father?"
really, there's like-
the
It's not
dark
just
net.
New Jersey. That's the dark web.
it's
They
literally
all reside
like,
in the same
Yeah.
place.
that's where you could buy organs on the Darknet. Like that's
I'm bad, dude.
Yeah, it's
It's-
anything
it's-
illegal you can get on the dark
it's
web.
websites that you can't just accidentally stumble upon with the
Like
regular.
Like each web address, you specifically have to have every number and
you have to have
key for it.
you have to
That's-
have a certain software just to get there.
That's
You have to have anti-everything running constantly, like a website where it protects your IP, where you'll be like, oh, I'm in New York, now you're in Moscow. Like, you have to have it constantly or people will find you immediately. The FBI will be like, hi, we found you on this website.
And
'Cause
then
they're
someone
trolling
else will
on
be
there,
like,
too.
I found you and I'm going to blow your
they're
house up.
hunting them down,
yeah,
right?
pretty much. Even the FBI is getting crushed. They only have a certain amount of cyber division.
ISIS will come and cut your head off.
Jesus, we're going there.
Like, the FBI does what it can. Like, they try to get people on there, but they just can't get enough people to help them out because it just
Let's put
keeps
this up
evolving.
there. Let's put this podcast on that.
On the Darknet.
We're all dead. We don't even know it.
Nope.
Well, good thing my IP address is never stationary.
Because it's
It's
homeless.
his license plate.
Get it?
They
It's his
did one.
license plate.
They do a thing on YouTube. It's called Did You Know Facts or whatever. Has anybody seen those videos? Well, they did one for the dark web. They made it sound like it was puppies and rainbows on there. They had like one dark thing. And it was just like, you can get a hitman. I was like, that's the only bad thing you found on the dark web? I'm like, you weren't looking hard enough, pal. They were
Dude,
sugarcoating the hell out of
That's
it.
like my Friday nights sometimes. E-fucked and Darknet.
Oh my god, he fucked you and he fucked.
They have a new video.
Oh god.
All right, dude.
Discuss it later.
Can you not?
Can we do a special edition
Yeah,
where we
could you
just
not?
talk about E-fucked?
Can I play your voicemail on here?
Maybe later.
All right, let's.
Wait, can I just read the title of the latest E-fucked video?
Oh, boy.
Oh my god. You know, we have a section just for shit like this.
Yeah, this is all at the end, guys.
Yeah,
Here's,
like,
well,
can you not
here's,
get ahead
here's
of
the
me?
first one.
It's already two ladies on it.
This
I
is
guess
the
we guys
newest
already
one.
playing it.
This was uploaded like
Repeat.
yeah. This was
Liked,
uploaded.
shared.
This was uploaded 4 days ago. It's called Goober Tries Not to Come.
All right.
The chick is
We're gonna watch porn
sucking
here
the
on
guy's
the-
dick, and he comes, and he like. Can I read the?
No.
This is the description. It'll
I keep
describe
saying
it.
no. He's
It'll
like,
describe
whatever.
it better than I can. It's only 10 minutes into the all-night sex party, and this douche is about to bust his nut after a 30-second blowjob. Not wanting to end the night early, he awkwardly death grips his penis, attempting to cease climax.
What the fuck?
So we're talking about Star Wars.
Yeah. That got off topic
And now we're talking about
real quick.
penis.
Her face.
Tony, please.
That went from like a 1 to a 11 real
back?
quick.
Like you're stopping a hose?
We'll have to watch
All
and
right,
find
can we
out.
not? God.
You'll have to watch to find out, won't you?
I want to watch that.
Star Wars. We're going back to Star Wars.
We'll do it later because I'm really trying to get RJ to puke eventually.
Oh, just show him the one of the chick swallowing the dildo. She swallows
Alright.
it and spits it back out.
Speaking of nasty shit, Portland, right? They have a guy running around pooping in places.
Why not?
Wait, they finally caught him on
like
camera.
Ohio? Is that where Portland is?
Oh, they finally called him.
Where is Portland?
I feel stupid.
Oregon, I think.
How about
Wow,
the guy?
Oregon.
Yeah.
How about the guy being so drunk, woke up in the alley, and a homeless guy sucked his dick? And
what?
Yeah, he woke up.
You did that?
He woke up and I was sucking his dick.
All right.
No, apparently a guy passed out.
they had a picture of it.
And he woke up and a homeless guy was sucking him off. He probably thought he was gonna like wake up and give him his fucking chimmy shoes. Like,
He was an old, nasty-looking, creepy guy too.
oh,
Like
what's
this guy
this?
on my right?
Another reason to watch what you're looking up on the internet, people.
Yeah,
You
you
find
think like the
some
regular,
weird stuff.
you think the regular fucking internet's bad once you get to the darknet.
Can we not?
Don't advise people to do that.
Like I could
Wait till you
literally,
get
I could
there.
literally go on eFucked right now and see some chick sticking her heel through a guy's dick.
I seen that.
Did you?
I seen her.
I
I
just
plan
saw
on
it.
never seeing that.
But I want you guys to
Did we
see the
not?
reaction this guy has when he got caught on camera, because it's fucking priceless.
There's
Yeah,
a-
Or like the-
this the
or
guy
like the-
dumping in public.
Or like the
Oh.
other one, the Walmart guy getting caught masturbating, jerking off.
Inbred.
Oh, do they all have the picture?
This one guy, there's a video of a Russian guy. He just pulls his pants down in a parking lot. There's people walking by, and he just blows, like, not just poops, he blows.
Like fucking Cartman in the what was it called? The World of Warcraft episode.
Man, my pockets.
bathroom.
Oh
the-
my god, his face.
And they grab that and they use it as a wanted poster. So they're looking all over for him in Portland.
You gotta make the title picture for this podcast.
That guy's face.
Make it happen, Miguel.
Oh man, it's so funny. Fucking.
The title of this video is "Man
He's still
Man
going off over
Man
here.
Takes Explosive Shit." Watch this.
Yeah,
Jesus
let's
Christ.
watch.
Can you wait, Anthony, for like the end of it?
People, there's people walking by.
Can you wait?
In Soviet Russia,
Russia.
shit takes you.
We'll get to that. All right. Just wait.
No, we're
Just
not.
wait.
Lime green.
Too much
All
vodka.
right, I got one more, and then we'll end it.
We'll end it.
We'll end it with you doing wild shit like that.
end
Real shit spray.
I want to talk about the Kevin Feige thing. Did you guys hear about that?
What?
What is
Kevin
it?
Feige?
Who the
Kevin
fuck?
Feige?
Yeah, the guy that runs Marvel.
No, wait, that's not his name.
Yes, it is. You fucking can't tell me.
He has a phone. He's looking it up. It's one thing he's not homeless.
He's gonna come back with poof pictures. But yeah, Kevin Feige. He used to report to his two CEOs that are in charge of the videos.
He
of
was
all the
about to quit,
movies.
wasn't he?
No, he actually took place of one of the CEOs. So now he's directly reporting to Disney, and he has more control of the movies now. Which before it was kind of a problem because the guy that was there instead of him, he used to be like really cheap with his budget, which is why like a lot of the movies he would kind of try to like hold back how much they pay the directors, actors, and all that. One of the problems that they had was in Civil War, they didn't want to bring Robert Downey Jr. in because he's worth too much money. So they weren't going to have
He's a
that
major
movie.
player in the movie.
Like they weren't going to have that movie until Kevin Feige kept fighting for it. And they were like, you know what, all right, yeah, we'll give it to you. So now Kevin Feige took his spot, and I'm assuming he's going to be a little bit more lenient when it comes to the budgets. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
it depends
what do you
on.
think of that? Do you think it's going to be good?
It
like
depends
his,
on. I mean, because it sounds in like a fucking perfect world. That sounds like what he would do, but he has to report to Disney, and they're the one that gives the budget. So I'm sure the other.
Effect. I mean,
I'm sure the other guy
The
was just
only,
trying to work with what Disney was doing. You know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the only projects they said would suffer would be, of course, Doctor Strange and Black Panther are too far ahead. They said, or what else? What's the other one coming out before Avengers 3 comes out? There's another solo one.
There's
Thor
another
3.
Thor coming
Yeah,
out.
Thor 3 is coming
Ragnarok.
out, and then it's
Inhumans is
Avengers
the
3.
last.
Do you think
one.
they're gonna introduce Ragnarok in Thor Ragnarok?
Not that kind of Ragnarok. Not the clone
He's a
one.
character.
I
He's
don't think
supposed to
they're
be made
doing
in
that.
Civil War, but I don't know if they're going to go that far.
Ragnarok
doing the clone
means
one?
apocalypse.
Yeah, in
So I think
Norse,
it's
but
supposed to
there's a
be-
character Ragnarok.
Yeah, there's Thor's
And he's
clone.
actually part of the Civil War thing.
I don't think he's going to be.
He was on
but
Cap's team in the
part of Dark
comics. and
Avengers.
stuff.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. My excitement for Civil War was like
What do you
beyond
think
high.
about Civil War? People saying that
now.
That-
My excitement is going lower and lower and lower.
why? People
Because
are
of the
saying
villains and how the conflict is dealt. They keep releasing statements saying that it's not really a war; it's more like an argument.
They don't
I
have, all
fucking
they don't
hate
have
that.
nearly the amount of people they need to
Well,
make it big.
No, I'm not
Let's-
saying they
let's-
have to, but
let's
they could
let's
take it more serious.
But
And,
I mean, hey, they got Spider-Man. So
and the amount
let's
of
think-
jokes they do in the movies are really starting to piss me off. Because
Let's
yeah,
think-
Ultron was the biggest offender right there.
let's think a little though about the fact that it's a year away almost, and a lot of the shit you're hearing will change like overnight. Like, what were people saying about Ultron up to like 2 months before it actually came out, and they knew what was actually happening?
I get that, but it doesn't take away the fact that Marvel was way too jokey. And they've
Well,
been doing
you saw
a
that
lot.
picture. You saw the picture of the Man of Steel. It's like DC, Marvel, and he's holding
Yeah,
balloons. And
You can still have jokes and make it serious, though. You can make a really good serious
yeah, but
movie with jokes.
it's Disney.
Like, no, like Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That was really serious, and you can feel the stakes.
So
and
you really don't think, even after seeing like the ending scene of Ant-Man, that it's not going to have a serious feel? Because that scene was kind of serious with
of
Bucky.
Ant-Man?
True.
With Bucky, when they were holding Bucky in the room.
If they go anywhere near as bad as Ultron was with the jokes, it'll kill the rest of the series for whatever movie comes out.
People are saying that Iron Man's team is too OP.
It is. It really
That
is.
is.
Does
He has fucking.
Nah,
He has Vision.
Yeah,
Well, that's why.
He has
Spider-Man.
fucking Black Panther. Like,
Well, that's what they were talking about.
Vision switched? Nah, Vision wouldn't switch sides. I'm not
Spider-Man
familiar
ends
with
up.
That's what they were talking
original.
about. He's probably just going to cameo, but that's what
No,
they were.
he's
he has a
actually-
big part.
He's in it. He gets his Spider Iron Man.
Yeah,
spider
but
suit
I
or
don't think
whatever.
he takes sides.
I don't
does
think he will. I think he's just gonna get a normal suit, like his actual suit.
Do you think?
No, they were saying he gets his.
Do you
Iron
think
Man
Spider-Man's going to take
Yeah.
a side?
I don't think he will. Huh?
Do you think he's actually going to take a side?
suit. He flips to Captain America in the
I
comics.
think maybe for a little bit.
I don't know, because he's
I
always
think
like.
he's gonna be like Vision in Ultron. You know how Vision was only like at the end fight and that was it. I think that's how Spider-Man's gonna be. He's
Well,
only
they're going to
be
use
at the end.
Spider-Man to set
That's
up
it.
his new branch that's owned by Marvel. They're going to take off with him afterward. Because he was a big part of Civil War. He's the first one that took his mask off to show who he was in the registration.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah,
they're
but
not gonna
he's
do
like
that.
he's really against that, like in like the animated.
I know,
and
but they're
everything.
not gonna do that in this movie
No, it's going to
because they're just
different.
introducing him. So
Well, if you don't know who Spider-Man is by now, please buy
For
a
Christ's
TV.
sakes, we know who Uncle Ben is.
Buy a TV and go read a book. You'll hear Spider-Man. It's like Batman and Superman. He's up there with the top 3. You're born. I know Spider-Man. I can't even talk, but I know who he
Your
is.
grandfather knows. who
Wasn't
he
that
is.
like your first
Great-grandfather
word?
should know who he is.
yeah, Spider-Man was my first word. I have video of it too.
His first word. Well, that's why they were talking about that though. They were talking about Ragnarok because they're saying that Iron Man's team's too OP, and if they were more true to the story, Ragnarok would be on Captain America's side because he's pretty OP.
I don't think they will. It's just. I
And
don't
they
know what the fuck
took
they're
and
gonna
they
do.
cut Hulk out of the movie.
I
Apparently,
don't know, man. It better be more serious than. the
I
other
think it
fucking
will be.
movies.
I think it's going to be really political.
I hope so. I really do.
I think it
Because-
will be.
So that's why Winter Soldier is my favorite because of
Yeah.
how
Well,
it's
that's-
known.
It's
Did you
fucking
hear-
serious.
did
It's
you-
funny,
political
too.
political espionage movie? I love those movies.
Did you
and they do
read
it really
the thing that they showed at the D3
That's
D223?
mainly why I'm fucking worried. Did you hear that one line didn't make?
Oh, we
Or-
still going to dinner?
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah,
we're
but
still,
Yeah, but the rest of it was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
It was all just like shots of people. It was kind of like the Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad looks way better than
The trailer
Civil
didn't
War,
do
honestly.
it justice.
In my
though.
opinion, at least. At least from what I heard.
The
I don't-
trailer didn't do
If
it
you
any
always
justice.
see a trailer for fucking Civil War,
Yeah, but you're not going to.
I'm more excited to see Suicide Squad.
unless
Well, if
unless they decide to release what they showed at the expo, but it takes them
They're
a
not
while.
gonna release that.
It
They're-
took them a while to release the one for fucking Ultron, so it's gonna take
You'll
them a
see it
while.
like 2-3 months before.
It's not coming
actually
out till
coming out.
May.
But they better get their shit together. If it is like all fun and games and they start to lose money, they'll realize where we got to cut back a
I
little
don't
bit.
know. Me personally, I think that starting with this one, the Marvel universe is going to get a little more serious because Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is not
going
gonna
to
be-
be storyline.
Yeah,
I mean.
that's what I mean. I think they're probably going to use this storyline to help because they can't just be all jokey and then all of a
That
sudden
and when
be
they
like,
fight Thanos, it's
Doctor
not going to be
Strange.
fun because he
Yeah.
kills everybody. He kills half the universe. I mean, they probably won't go that far. He'll probably blow a planet up.
I think
to
they
keep
would. I think they would go to the point where
'Cause
he's
his-
killing people.
Because
I
the
mean-
Infinity
Like, not gory
Gauntlet's
kill,
the
but he's
Infinity
gonna be
Gauntlet's going to be
killing them.
nerfed completely because that thing is ridiculous in the comic books.
Well, like I said, I think they're gonna be killing people, but then I think someone's gonna get the gauntlet and bring them all back.
Oh, yeah, Doctor Strange.
Well,
they don't
they
have
have-
Adam.
they
They don't
already
have Adam
have.
Warlock, so they need.
I heard
they
he's
need
gonna be
him.
introduced in the new Guardians.
Most likely, yeah.
they have.
They're gonna be
I
in
got
the-
a feeling
they're gonna be in
that
Avengers
that's
3 too.
Star Lord's dad. I know it's not supposed to be like that, but I think Adam Warlock is his dad.
Yeah,
And
probably.
I think the reason why he disappeared was because he was in the cocoon.
The cocoon, the collector had him.
Yeah, the whole time. That's my theory, but could be wrong.
I don't know. I think they're gonna use it to get more serious. Maybe.
I hope so. I really do, because if that trailer comes out and they're all fucking joking around and shit.
Well, even in
I'm gonna
like
be mad
Well,
as
it's already
fuck.
post-production. All the
But-
jokes that
But
are
I'll
in there,
go watch it.
they're gonna be in the final movie. All
Like,
those
I'll go
jokes.
watch
you
it,
gotta
but I'll
understand
have
though.
fun,
This
but-
is you gotta really think about it. This movie is it's literally Cap versus Iron Man, and think about their personalities. Cap is serious. Iron Man, even in the worst like times, he's a fucking dickhead that makes sarcastic ass comments and stuff. Even when
But he can be
everybody's like about to
serious,
die,
you know?
he can be, but for the most part, that's how he is. Like it could be dire, but he thinks that he's got that shit down, so he makes sarcastic, funny comments no matter what. Like that's what I notice, and Captain's really serious, so there is that going on. Like that could be what you're seeing, or what people are describing is the fact that you do have those personalities there.
But I mean, the way I see it, they could start. It would be like Goofy. You'd be like, oh well, this won't last very long, and then shit will get serious between Captain and Iron Man, and then they could introduce a more serious tone then. Because Tony Stark's probably just like, oh, he's nobody. Next thing you know, he's gonna hurt him.
It's gonna get serious also with Black Panther, Doctor Strange. They're gonna be
has a lot to do
serious.
with how he's hiding Buck from Tony Stark.
Well, that's how they introduced Black Panther. He's looking for Bucky.
But
Bucky-
apparently killed
Bucky's like an
Tony Stark's
international
parents,
criminal.
so he
I heard-
doesn't.
Like, remember when the Age of Ultron trailer came out? It was like really dark and really serious.
Yeah.
That was mainly why I wanted to go see the movie. And then when we saw the movie, it was like the tone of the movie was completely different.
I just hated how they made Ultron just Tony Stark.
Week of Ultron.
It was just
That's the one thing that I like about Ultron, and the only time I've seen him in animation was Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and he was
That's what I saw him
very disturbing, very analytical, no emotion, and that's what made him stick out from everybody else that they fought.
Well, I think that's.
And he talked down to everybody.
I think
In the
that's
few
why they-
animation that I've seen him, he was a fucking... Like, he was a deadly fucking character. He wasn't, like, joking around.
Yeah, but
In the next Avengers movie, animated movie, he kills all the Avengers.
Yeah, young. What are they called?
The only
New
two that
Avengers.
survived were the Hulk and Iron Man.
Yeah,
That
New
was it.
Avengers. That's what they were.
And
But-
Vision
No,
too, right?
they were the
Did-
kids.
No, but Iron Man was alive.
Yeah,
so
he was.
Hulk.
He raised all of them.
but didn't Ant-Man create him in the comic and animated universe?
Yeah,
so
him-
he's gonna
him-
have a different personality.
Him and
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but we
it doesn't
have
to be joking
all they
around
had to
so
do
much.
was say, because they interlinked Hank Pym, they'd be like, oh well, there was a scientist Hank Pym, he created it, but he never had an energy source to power him.
Yeah, but
There
that
you
would,
go. There's your stone.
I
Hit
don't
the
know.
on
That,
switch.
I think that would have messed up the Ant-Man thing, because whole Hank Pym isn't in the game anymore. Thing.
But he was working for them, so
I mean,
it
if
could have
they
just
just-
been like it's an old
yeah,
program.
if they just rewrote it, they could have switched it in there. But I mean, it was just easier to do. Oh, Tony Stark. All right, done. Over.
I think that would have helped Ant-Man too, if it would have been like, oh yeah.
If you interlinked it and you heard the
scientist.
word Ant-Man or Hank Pym, and then they brought it out in the Ant-Man trailer, you'd get more people involved with it. Because
Yeah.
Ant-Man, people are still like, who the hell is this guy? Ant-Man? He sounds like a pushover.
Which is a really good movie. I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
I
And
liked
I'm
it.
still debating between if I like it more than Age of Ultron or not. I'm not sure yet. But it's up there, man. I really like that movie.
And the other thing that bothered me about Age of Ultron is that I thought he had the vibranium suit on at the end that he made. When they all attacked him, I was expecting him to, you know, when they were hitting him with the beams,
They were
where he just
hinting
stands up,
that
he's just
he
like,
had,
what?
I think
Like,
he
they were
wasn't.
hinting
He
that
wasn't
he did.
complete.
No, he was going to use Vision, but then it got interrupted and boom. But
Well,
the Ultron
no,
I'm thinking
he's-
of is when
No,
he
he
switches
was.
it out.
He was gonna move into the body
when he
that
freaking-
Vision was, and Vision had the vibranium
Yeah,
body.
but like when he ripped his own body apart, I thought that was his new.
Yeah, I was expecting vibranium, and he was going to go toe to toe everybody, and they'd
Well,
be like, "Oh, we." And
Nah.
Tony Stark was like,
they
you look like
they
you have some in you about the vibranium. When he was like, where's the rest of it? He's like, it looks like you have some in you already. And he was like, oh, Tony Stark, you're always making jokes. And he was like, you're not the only one that's stolen time. And that's when the machine comes out.
yeah,
and breaks the ground.
But I mean, the thing with Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I like, they could have taken that one, like how they ended it. I mean, they still ended it with Vision killing him, technically.
Yeah.
But if they gave them all
Downloading
vibranium,
them.
and they can't hurt them with vibranium, and they don't have the rights to adamantium, so they got the next best thing. After they unload him, he gets up, just starts smacking people left and right besides the Hulk. Vision just comes up, puts his hand through him, and just like rips his head off.
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Yep.
But they just went. They didn't want to go the extra mile. They just made him a pushover. Just that another classic villain. I'm here.
He's still a better villain than
Hi,
fucking
I'm-
Yellow Jacket, though.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Ultron. I'm just going to be your your villain for the weekend."
Yellow Jacket is such a
That's what they
Oh,
were saying about
man.
Ant-Man.
stereotype.
He was like the
villain.
biggest, like not even.
I'm a
remotely
bad guy
fleshed
because
out.
my script says I'm a bad guy.
The
From what the
script
trailer was
demands it.
saying, he was just upset nobody shared a secret of the suit with him, and he just took it out on everybody.
What, Ant-Man?
Yeah.
For Yellow Jacket, it was just that.
No, it was pretty much like,
whatever.
Hank Pym, why didn't you love me?
I was your biggest fan. It sounds like the Incredible
So he was like
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Like another movie I saw by the same company.
that, and like
Like 3 times already.
he was like a young Jedi who turned into a Sith against his master.
Nobody
Or like
blamed the
that guy
lightsaber.
Killian from Iron Man 3.
That
Do you
guy.
remember who Killian was?
Oh yeah, the guy he denied, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't
Yeah, the Incredible
Wait,
storyline.
was Killian supposed to... Was he the guy that was pretending to be...
No, that was.
Let's
the
not even
Blanc
get
guy.
into that train wreck known as Iron Man 3
Exactly.
because they took out the original Mandarin to be politically correct.
That's what pissed me off.
He's like, I am the Mandarin, and you got beat by a woman that nobody really cares about.
How-
Nobody
like,
cares about Pepper.
How are you going to put Doctor Strange into the universe and you took out a mystical character like
Yeah.
the Mandarin? Like,
Well, now, did you see the Marvel aftershots? It was on Captain America 2, where the real Mandarin's still out there. I was like, well, at least they're trying to redeem that
Hell
movie.
to the King, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see him. Like, it would be cool if they had a cameo with the Mandarin and Doctor Strange, where it's just
I think-
like, okay.
I think they make those one shots like for fun. But
I mean, at least they
they don't seem
acknowledge that.
canon to me because
Yeah.
it's not like they ever talk about them. Like none of them,
About who?
which really bothers
It's
me.
like they mention it once,
About-
and then
about
it's,
who?
not, it's over.
About who?
Like all the one shots that Marvel puts out, or even the shows and all
They're like
that
little
stuff.
backstory things that they put out in their
They don't
DVDs.
really like mention them in the movies or anything like that, and I get it, which is fine. But like the whole the Mandarin is still out there. It seems to me like they made that just to be like, sorry about the Mandarin.
Yeah.
That's it.
well, yeah, because...
But that's it. It's not like, okay, you know what? We'll bring the new one, or
I was
there's like
like,
a
I-
bigger story to it.
It's just it drives me
I
crazy
think
when
Iron
they go
Man-
off source material.
I
like,
think
they
Iron
switch
Man
everything.
3
It
was
drives me
when
crazy.
people started losing faith in Marvel, in the cinematic, and then they kind of brought it back a
Well, as
little
they
bit.
say, the one guy was saying it was like Regular Man 3, where he's only Iron Man 17 minutes out of a 2.5-hour movie.
Regular man.
Yeah. He's like, watch
Honestly,
Regular Man take
See,
on
that's-
everything.
That might be why they're not trying to be too serious, because nobody liked...
I mean, we get it. People
Iron
like
Man
Robert
3.
Downey Jr., but my God, I want to see Iron Man. I've already seen enough Robert Downey in the first 2 movies of blah, 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 blah.
Iron
alright?
Man 3 actually got like 4 stars out of 5. It was
If
great.
you ignore the Mandarin screw up, it's a decent movie. I want to give it that high of
it's
a rating.
decent, but
If
like,
they had
from,
their classical
from the first
Mandarin,
Avengers all the way to Age of Ultron, the only movies I really, really enjoyed was
Captain America.
Captain America.
pretty much. He came out of left
I
field
like
with
Thor,
Winter
too.
Soldier.
I like
Oh, and
Thor.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Those two
Yeah.
were like the best. All the other ones just seem like, again, we're just waiting for the next movie to
That and
come
the
out.
other
You
thing, like,
didn't
they
like
can't
Thor
nail
2?
their villains.
It was, I think it's better than Iron Man 3.
I like Thor
But-
too.
I like
2
Thor
is
too.
good.
I just don't
It
like.
gets boring.
I don't like.
Like,
the
when
name.
I'm done watching Thor 2, I'm not like, oh, I want to see that again.
Right.
I'm more like, I'm glad
I
I
don't-
got to see that.
I don't like the. I don't like the name the Dark Elves. That's not intimidating.
Well,
And-
What was it?
And they
RJ, what was the main Dark Elf?
huh?
What was the main Dark Elf?
Fuck out of here.
Gee, I don't know.
Forgettable
I don't know if that's his name.
characters.
Forgettable character.
Forgettable character
He
number
tested
one.
me on that.
That's why Marvel does. They're just interested to get the story through. They don't want to flush out their villain, even though it would really help their sales in the end run.
Seriously, like that scene when they're chasing Kat Dennings and the other guy, the intern guy. They look like
It was so
they're
dumb.
running out of a movie set. Like the elves, like they were They look cheesy.
Like, we came here to see a movie about Thor, and we're seeing Natalie Portman, which I'm not a big... I don't mind seeing Natalie Portman, but it's
Queen
Thor.
Amidala.
I never mind.
It's
seeing
Thor's
her.
movie. Please stay out of the way. Don't be a Mary Sue and try to take a spotlight.
They forced the whole, she has to be in this movie.
Yeah, they forced it down your throat.
Which doesn't explain, okay, why can't she hold the fucking...
Ether.
What was it, ether? Like, they never
She
explained that.
couldn't hold
It's a
it.
fucking Infinity
It
Stone.
was
That and
gonna.
Odin's just like, I can't do this.
You
I was
should've
like,
just killed her.
hey, can I
as
No,
soon as
it,
he got
it
into her.
was slowly killing her. That's what it does. That's what they said.
It was like nom 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 nom.
Yeah, but
Actually, I don't know
tasty.
what they did, but they said, I'm pretty sure they said even if they got it out of her, it would have killed
It
her.
was another one of them things.
But he did
It's-
something. He took her somewhere.
It's
and
an Infinity Stone that doesn't work on a mortal.
It still
Yeah,
doesn't...
the only one that actually got somewhat of a flushed out backstory was Ronan. That was about it.
I think that's why Guardians was so good.
Yeah.
Besides Chris Pratt and fucking the rest of the
Yeah, everything
team
was just that was just such a well put together movie. It was
Mhm.
ridiculous. I saw the movie like 7 times in the theater. I still love that movie.
It's really good. I think it's actually better than Ultron.
Which I was
At this
surprised they
point.
actually had Ronan because that's a Thor character
Like, I
too.
really want to watch Age of Ultron. Like, I really did. But then as I kept thinking about it, keep like rewatching it.
I was expecting jokes, but not that hardcore joking. Like, it just was rapid fire, even when they were just talking normally. He's like, "Hey, Cap, what are you doing?" He's like, "Drinking." He's like, "Oh, really? You're drinking?
Or
Better
like
watch
when-
your language, bud."
like, remember when it's just like, oh, Ultron's in the internet. Let's go to a farm and just chill for like 2 days. For 2 days, they didn't do shit. They were just at the farm.
They were recuperating also.
Trying to force Hawkeye's backstory that nobody really cares about.
I would have cared if he died. He should have died. He should have just died. It actually would have made the movie 10 times better for me. Because I would have been like, I miss him now. But now I don't. And I'm kind of
Yeah,
mad
but
that
you
he
know,
didn't die.
you know what would have happened if they killed him. Everyone would have got all pissy, and then they would have had to pull that fucking "he's not dead" Sam Jackson thing.
That's what they're doing with Quicksilver right now.
Well, in Avengers 3, they're going to bring him back because Doctor Strange's going to reset everything. He's going to bring
Well,
everybody back.
after Thanos fucking destroys the universe, they're gonna have to reset everything
They're
too.
going to try
so-
to attack him. He's going to wipe everybody out, and Doctor Strange's like, "Oh, shit, that went bad." He's like, "Okay, we're going back." Come on, my little my
Reboot.
portal here. We're going to go back to Iron Man 1 and change some things. He's going to come up in the desert. He's like, "No, do not get on there. I will help you build the suit." He's like, "You know exactly what I'm talking about."
That would have been bad, though, if he actually just built the suit without having to go through that
He's
experience.
like, "Why would I do this?"
I
He's
have
like,
a question.
Okay, no, you need to go back in the cave now because you don't get it.
I have a
You're
question.
too stubborn, Tony.
Who out of all the Avengers do you think is gonna get the cosmic power?
What do you mean?
Like somebody's gonna have to do something.
It's going to be either Doctor
no,
Strange or
something-
Warlock.
One of them, you know how they
Maybe
like
Warlock.
they'll come in contact with something
If they
that'll
introduce
give them
it.
cosmic power for like a little bit of time. That
Probably
like
all of them.
always happens.
I think probably all of them.
Oh, well,
All of them?
Depends
You
on what
think all?
Doctor Strange what they do with him because that's his field right there. That's the only time they're going to be going into that one.
What I'm curious is how they're going to introduce Doctor Strange into the Avengers.
I
Like, I
don't
get the
think-
whole,
Well,
like, he's
well,
going to be on
He's got,
Ant-Man-
he's got the
Ant-Man, they
stones. He's
mentioned
got the
the,
last stone.
I
I
get
don't
that,
think-
but
I don't
don't see
think-
how they're going to introduce
I don't
him
think he's
into
gonna-
the Avengers,
I don't
you
think
know what
he's
He'll
gonna
probably just
be-
show up and be like, "Yeah, I know you got
Like,
the
force him
stone."
in?
Yeah.
I
He'll
don't
just
think
show up and be like,
I don't
"Hi,
think
my
he's
name's
gonna be a
Strange."
major player. I think they're just gonna be like we coexist. I don't think they're gonna
Well,
push him
what
into
I
it.
think they're going to do is when Thanos goes all ape shit and he comes to Earth to get the remaining, 2 on Earth last I saw with Age of Ultron. Strange is going to have one. Vision's got one in his head. And Thor's got the other one on Asgard. And the Guardian's got another one. So they're going to do a bunch of spin-offs with that. Guardian's got to be involved in part 2 because the whole first part's going to be
Doesn't
Thanos
Thor
collecting
have
them.
2?
Yeah, he's got 2 at Asgard. And there's one in the Collector.
Because they have no, the
'cause
Tesseract's still
one
missing.
is the Collectors. One is in Asgard.
2 are on
One
Earth.
is with the Guardians. One is with Vision. And the other one, I guess, Doctor
They
Strange.
didn't introduce the last 2.
There's 2 missing, but where's the Tesseract right now?
That's what
That's
Asgard.
Asgard.
Oh, they did get it.
Either
Okay.
is with the Collector. At least was with the Collector.
The
Yeah.
orb is with
Nova, the Nova Corps.
But the whole first
Nova
part
Corps has
of
it.
Avengers Part 3, Part 1 for that, it's just going to be him collecting and cleaning house and getting all the stones. And probably at the end of it, Doctor Strange is going to just show up one day at Tony Stark's house and be like, you don't know who I am, but shit's about to get real, so we kind of need to like get the hell out of here.
No, I feel like it'll be like
Or Guardians of the
Doctor
Galaxy
Strange
are
will
gonna
bump
come.
Doctor
into
Strange
the
is gonna
Guardians
gather
out
them
front
all
of
together and
Tony
be like,
Stark's house and just be
"I
like,
need
Yeah, they're all in
Earth's
Malibu
mightiest
just chilling.
heroes."
they'll bump into each other as they're all both about to knock on his door, and they'll just be like,
They're all sitting there, and
Why are
Guardians
you
of the
here?
Galaxy show up, and they'll just be like, "There's a talking raccoon in my house right now."
Uh-oh, jokes. What
and
time
then
ago?
Miguel will be like, I'm fucking done with this. Jokes.
Imagine.
Flip a table. That's pretty.
Like,
It's
how
either
You're
does
that.
supposed to take a talking
I
raccoon
don't
seriously.
mind-
The
I don't
only way
mind-
they're gonna get there is either Thor gets.
He doesn't
them
know
all,
what
which
As
is
raccoon-
long
not
as the
gonna happen.
stakes are serious, like if something serious going on,
I don't think they can
I don't
bullshit their
mind
way
it,
through
but-
that.
He doesn't know what
how can you
Rocket
crack
went
a
through.
joke? How could you honestly crack a joke if somebody's like, "I'm gonna snap my fingers and blow half the universe up"? Be like, "Oh, no, he ain't gonna do that."
Well,
he did.
if you
Ronan was like, "I'm gonna explode this planet." He was like, "Dance off, bro." He just
Yeah,
started
that- yeah,
dancing,
right
so
there.
I mean, but
I mean, that's no.
They'll
fucks,
find a way to
That's
joke.
no fucks to give right there.
they
I mean,
don't.
He said,
You
"I'm
could just
distracting
have-
you,
you
you turd
could-
blossom." That's what he said.
You
Exactly.
could not know
But
the
my
like
point is that they
actual
find a way
gravity
to
of the
joke.
situation. Like,
yeah.
you know, fucking Tony Stark might be like, you're not actually have that kind of power, but then he does. So he makes a joke, and then he's just like, boom,
And then everybody's Ash, and then Doctor Strange is just like, "Well,
time to reverse
shit
time.
just got real. Let's just go back here and let's not do that again."
Okay, so that was it for the
So
entire
back
podcast.
to you fucked.
No.
All right, Anthony, what do you got for
Voicemail?
us today?
Oh, I don't know. I was joking. Google changed their logo. Why didn't we talk about that?
So I don't care.
No, they changed the
As
entire
long as it gives
font.
me my websites.
Look at it. It's pretty. All right, RJ. He's watching some dude. Gator don't play. Gator don't play.
Games.
Can we do this? Can we try and make RJ throw up
No, come on.
on the
Can we do
podcast?
this?
We got a new segment going on.
Come on, man.
See if RJ would throw up.
Stop. All right.
Stop.
Look,
please.
Look at us about looking at it, but he's kind of looking at it.
Brian, help
if
me.
you don't want
Brian.
to puke all over you, you'd stop this right
No,
now.
go sit in the middle of the floor.
No, get the fuck away from me.
What is it? What is it?
Show Miguel. He doesn't know. Show Miguel. He fucking look.
That's just an infamous figure.
She
there.
swallowed it. Wait till the end. There's like a slow clap. That's why I love this site. They have the best editing.
How do you swallow that though?
I can imagine it and hear it. Get away from me. You're like all up in my shit.
RJ's freaking the fuck out right now. Dude,
I hate that shit.
fudge. This is the best part.
I don't care.
That's the best part.
Alright, I'll watch that part. Do you mind explaining what's going on to the people?
RJ, explain to us what's going on.
Crying.
Commendable act.
Just slow clap. It's like I love
What is
you.
that called?
Huh? The
What's
video?
it called video?
It's called A Different Kind of Deep Throat. It says a creative and dedicated cam slut is bringing new meaning to terms like deep throat and swallowing. If anyone knows this beautiful gift from God, please let me know. She is cute.
Can I show your
Nah.
voicemail now? It's
How
my
about
turn.
this one? That shit
No.
puts her heel in that dude's dick hole.
My turn.
I think we can all pass on that one. Yeah.
RJ, why don't you tell us about that
Cries.
night instead of showing us
I
that
bet.
video?
He's like, ah! We made $5. Well, I made $5 that night.
Oh boy, here we go.
How'd you make
The one that will be
$5
known forever as the D-bag of the bar.
We walk in the bar and this drunk guy was like pretending to be a bouncer, and he comes up to us and he's like IDs and blah blah blah. He's like, it's $5 cover charge. So we all gave him $5. Well, they gave him $5. I gave him 10. I'm like, you have change. He gave me a 5, and
He
then
actually gave you change.
so right.
Yeah, it's dedicated.
So he gave me the 5, and then he fucking goes to walk out the door, and I'm staring at him, and I'm just like, this seems fishy, and I'm looking
Why
at
do
the.
you keep falling for shit like this?
I didn't fall for it. Stop. We can tell that story next. But look, this is a come up. This is a come up story. So I'm looking at the bartender. I'm looking at him. He's looking at the bartender. He looks at me. I'm just like I put up my arm, and he just comes back and he's like, "Oh, fucking with you." So he gives him the money back, and gives Bryan the 10 back.
Gives me $3.
Whatever.
What?
He gave me 5. He gave Bryan my 10, and he gave RJ 3. So I give RJ $2. I give Bryan $3. He gives me back my 10, and I still have the 5 that he gave me. So I made $5.
I didn't know what was going on until like.
RJ sat down and then registered like 5 minutes later. He's just like, "Fuck that guy." If I ever see him in the bathroom,
If I ever see that guy, no, it's like if I ever see that guy again, and I'm just like RJ, he just walked back in, and he did.
he's
and
like,
I was
see him
like,
one more time, I swear to God.
and I said to RJ, should I go buy him a beer with his 5? Just to be a dick.
He ran into the bathroom.
No, I went to the bathroom and I was about to finish. I come in. RJ kicks the door in on me, and then drunk D-bag walks in. Like, right after RJ gets done washing his hands, and he's just like, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
That was the-
"Fuck you! You took my money!" And he runs out of the bathroom.
I was drunk. What? I was. He said. I forget. He said something. I said, "Fuck you! You stole my money."
You said that?
Yeah, it was hysterical. That's when I walked out to you. I was like, "RJ's getting into a freaking fight in the bathroom."
I didn't know you did that.
Oh my God.
All right, listen to this already.
All right,
This
well,
isn't worse than the Albert one.
all right. Time to
this-
sacrifice
It's
RJ.
always an hour.
Time to sacrifice RJ to our Lord and Savior,
Wait a minute.
Beelzebub. Notice me, senpai. That guy. Satan's pretty cool.
All right, Anthony.
Oh,
If people
is that the guy
wanted
that
to
goes
find
like,
you.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
That guy's crazily
Satan's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Anthony, if
Notice
people
me,
want to find you,
senpai.
where could they find you?
In my car. in the Home Depot parking lot.
In my house eating ramen.
In like an hour probably.
Any Instagram, Facebook?
I have it, but I don't use it. I mean, you can find me on Ashley Madison.
Oh boy.
I don't want to get into that. Funny shit. Anyway,
For another day.
RJ, where can people find you?
Facebook. Facebook.com/air.
It's at .com.
Facebook, Instagram, and Xbox.
I get that. What's your fucking username?
I mean, if a
I'm not
girl,
allowed to say name.
if a hot chick wants to offer me somewhere to live, you can find me at Facebook
215.
and that also 215-867-5309.
Well played.
All right, RJ Shackles on Facebook, Shackles on my feet 3 through 6 on Instagram, and RJinator on Xbox Live.
Now, please keep your hands and feet inside. I don't know. Satan's pretty cool.
What about you, Bryan? What's your gamer tag?
I only give you the Xbox one because I don't know how many crazies are out there.
How many 10-year-olds are looking to fuck someone's mom?
How many people make it to the end of this episode? I don't know, but
Yeah.
R.I.P. Disturbed.
Truly
what?
I think
dedicated.
you'll be okay.
And the rat sitting next to me, RJ, is correct. It is RIP Disturbed. We're usually in cahoots playing some game.
Fair
Battlefield.
enough.
Bryan, what if Bryan gets like all this backlash? It's just like a bunch of 10-year-olds just like, fuck you, I fucked your mom.
We were sent from
I've
the
had
dark web.
I've had it happen. I've had it happen before a couple years back. Me and my other
We're
buddy were doing
socialists
video
and we're
games.
here to fucking kill you.
Ugh. Let's
We're
not,
here to kill your
let's
character.
not open that bag of cats.
We're here to spawn rape you.
Try it.
Try it, you little
He's
bitch.
gonna, Brian's gonna come back and be like, fuck you, dude. Your podcast ruined my life.
They're like
No
420
wonder it's the
blazing
block
faggot.
button.
All right, and I'm Miguel Trigo. You can find me at XO07 at all the different medias. And thanks again for listening.